Hi guys, how are you all doing? Welcome back to the channel, and not a reaction. No, this is something different. Obviously, if you're subscribed to the channel, you will probably see the subscribers community tab thingy on the channel homepage of the banner thing. Go there. I post stuff there. It's pretty useful. Some of it's just not worth anything really, but yeah. There has been, in my personal opinion anyway, a bit of a drop, shall we say, in the scene at the minute in terms of stuff that I really don't want to react to. It just doesn't interest me. I've still got my requests and stuff, which I'll take a look at in the Discord and Patreon and things like that. But just in terms of general releases, and you may feel the same, apart from the albums that have been released lately, such as like Invent Animate, the Bury Tomorrow one I did on Twitch, that's up on the channel a couple of days ago. It just feels like we're in some kind of a lull, kind of a dip phase. And that is usually the case, to be fair, because you get up to the end of the year, a lot of singles drop, a lot of albums drop, and then it's Christmas, so obviously all that stuff is to deal with. And then January starts, and sometimes you'll get an album in January, sometimes it'll be February. It's very rare for people to drop stuff at the beginning of the year, unless there's some kind of marketing campaign and there's like a structure to go with it. But just from what I've witnessed with the industry and stuff, it seems to be around this time of the year it drops off a little bit, because we are approaching festival season, don't forget. But when May/June rolls around, which to be fair isn't that far away, it's already fucking April, which is just mind-blowing, you'll start to get more albums and stuff and more singles, obviously promoting stuff for the festival season that is coming up, that you can then go and watch the band / artist, whoever it may be, perform live at all the festivals and stuff. So, take you back a little bit before we get into this video. Because there's been such a drop-off lately, and because I just don't really have much content, the channel's branching out. It is branching out. People want to see these talking head pieces. I've asked in the Discord server, I've asked on community tabs, I've put Patreon polls and stuff out. People like this kind of content, and I mean, I like to talk shit, so I can just sit here and just go stuff comes out, and it goes on the internet. Like probably 99% of the content on here. But yeah, it needs something different. It needs something new. It needs something that when there is a drop-off in releases and stuff, that you can then come back and still watch my beautiful face in glorious HD, still ramble on about shit. So yeah, and there's been quite a few suggestions. There's been a lot of interest and a lot of people saying, do this, we want to hear about that. So yeah, the first video kind of makes sense. And it's kind of, why the fuck did you become a YouTube reactor? And there is actually a story that goes with it. So yeah, we can go through it. This is not my first channel. This really isn't. This is not my first throw of the dice on YouTube, if you like. And to give you like a kind of a personal insight, you don't get this stuff anywhere else. I used to have a business. Most of you will know, because I've mentioned it in the videos now, I work in gaming again now, and I fucking love it. Like, that's where I first started my career, really, properly, was in the gaming industry. And then I was made redundant, when basically, if you are a gamer now, when you go out and you buy a brand new game, you bring it home, you put it in your console or PC or download it on Steam or whatever, and then it has to patch for about 6 million years. Believe it or not, I used to stop that. That was what my team used to do. We used to make sure that the game you bought was the game you played. Not having to sit there on like 2 meg Blue Yonder fucking shitty dial-up at the time to patch. So yeah, it'll come out and it'll be ready with give or take 100 meg or less patch. Now it's like everything goes into the day one release, which is a pain in the ass. But yeah, how did I get into becoming a YouTube reactor, you may ask? So the story is a long one, but I'll break it down so you're not bored to death by the end of it. So yeah, like I say, I used to have a business. And you will see from time to time if I'm live on Twitch, I'll be vaping on these kind of things and this kind of stuff. And it basically is just to stop me smoking nowadays. But back in the day, it was a huge part. It was like my everyday thing, if you like. I had a vape shop for 5 years. It was very successful at the beginning, and then lockdown literally killed it. And every single other shop that decided to sell these fucking things just killed it. So yeah, but how does that all tie into the YouTube thing? How does that all work its way in, etc., etc.? So back in 2016, the vapey kind of e-cigarette market was literally just starting to boom, and that's when the shop opened. And at the time, I used to watch the big Americans, like they are in everything when it comes to YouTube. The Americans are always huge. They have massive channels because the population that they have access to from day one on YouTube is insanely big. So I used to watch the bigger guys, and we were just sat there in the shop I used to work in before my own, to be fair. And a couple of the lads were there, as you do, you're just chilling, and they were like, you could do that. You could 100% do that. I'm like, no, as you do. Like, you have a sense of humor. You have a personality. All these other people are all professional and stuff. If something was shit, you're going to come out and say it. And they weren't wrong, really. So I thought, fuck it, let's do it. So there was a channel born. I mean, you can't see it from where I record now. I've stripped it all away. It is no longer a part of my life. I literally just use these to stop me from smoking cigarettes. But yeah, I've still got like signs from when we went to shows and stuff up there. It's just like a little bit of a memory thing. So I can look up and go, oh yeah, it was shit. Shouldn't have done it. But it wasn't really. It gave me a good quality of life for 5 years. But yes, the channel was born and I became a reviewer. Basically, it's sort of like what we do on here now. It's like we review songs, I give my opinions and stuff. People may like them, people may not like them. And I still share the same opinion. I couldn't give a fuck. It's my opinion. If you don't like it, and you have to spend your time rolling your face on the keyboard, showing your disapproval, then get your wife, like on the Avenged Sevenfold one, to come and back you up. Yeah. Get a grip. But anyway, it was reviews, so it was all like, this is the new thing, this is the latest thing, this is what this particular thing tastes like, and I had my own line of liquids and stuff like that, and it was successful. It got to 14,500, which in the grand scheme of things in the UK was fairly big at the time. There was so many people doing it, but that was like approaching the top 4, 3, whatever you want to say. And it was great. There was, sponsorship deals on the go. It was making money. It was funding the business at some points. It was doing really well. And yeah, lockdown completely obliterated it. But anyway, to keep on to the point and task at hand and stuff, this is not my first channel. It's not my first go at YouTube. This just seems to be where I've landed now, that I really enjoy, and I think, which I will explain in a bit, the passion bit comes from, and why I think it has grown to the stage it has grown to. So, yeah, reviews, going to expos and stuff, and it was insane. You were literally like a celebrity. There was people coming up to you wanting pictures, wanting you to sign things, like people thanking you for saving their relatives because they packed in smoking and started using these things, and like, they were told they would be dead if they didn't, and things like that. It was really, really cool, man. It was nice. But yeah, the channel started to go and go and go, and then a lot of toxic shit happened. A lot of toxic shit, which I don't talk about anymore. Couldn't give a shit about. Don't even go into it. Not even going to give the people involved the satisfaction of talking about it. I have promised myself I would never ever bring it up again. So that is why. But yes, the channel was reported anyway, by a group of people, a community. It was shut down, and that was the end of it. And we will leave it at that. Fast forward to 2019, 20-ish, when this channel started. I should really know that. But yeah, again, talking with friends, and I've always massively been into music, as you can probably tell. I'm into the scene, the alternative scene in general. I'm constantly going to gigs. Love my music. I'm a musician. There's guitars and shot and stuff. And there was one Reactor in particular that people who watch this channel have even commented on, saying, I used to watch this dude. It was Truant. Truant MFYHC. Yep. MYFHC. Move your fucking head, crew. And to be fair, it was interesting because the same guy, Truant himself, and he won't mind me saying this, but he used to review e-cigarettes as well. Truant Reviews, and he was in the same kind of industry, if you like, that I was, and he was damn good at what he did there too. And then one day he just vanished. He just disappeared, and I used to like watching his stuff, and I was like, what the fuck, where's this guy gone? Like, where is he gone? And then, as you do, you're scrolling through YouTube at like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and there he pops up reacting to music. I was like, I know that guy. Like, what? Clicked on his channel and he was on like 30, 40k subs or something at the time, and I was like, holy shit. Like, this is cool. And, I knew what reactions were in the past. I'd seen people reacting to game trailers and movies and things like that. But, yeah, this guy was smashing it. Like, he was absolutely crushing it. There was bands commenting on videos and stuff, and it was like, holy shit, like, this guy is talking to the bands themselves, working with labels and things. So that was kind of, I was gutted the channel had gone. I'm always being creative. I already had the equipment. Obviously, we've upgraded massively since, you know, this microphone, this camera, everything has been massively upgraded since doing this channel in particular. But I was like, fuck it, why not? Let's just give it a go. And if you go and watch the first video on the channel that's still there to this day, it's fucking terrible. Like, just go and watch it. It's fucking awful. You would not think that I'd been doing a channel for something else for like 5 years still. I was like, we're going to be doing reactions, so let's listen to the song. And then I'd made myself tiny so you couldn't see what I was doing, and the fucking video was huge and it got blocked, and then I had to oh man, no. There was a lot to learn. It's a totally different industry. It's a totally different learning curve. I know so much more now about editing software and about computers and everything to do with the headphones. I mean, I'm blessed to have the sponsorship deal I have with my headphones. A fucking shout out to Bay Dynamic. It's unbelievable. But yeah, that channel was started, which is now this one. I thought, let's just see what happens. And, you know, started uploading, started discovering music and talking about bands and just acting like a general dick, which is what I do on a general daily basis. And we have what we have now, and it's special. I don't think, well, I don't want to do any more type of content. That's the thing. I don't want to branch out from anything but music. Like, I've studied music. I've said that a couple of times. I have qualifications in music. I play instruments. I listen to metal, alternative, everything kind of music. So this kind of genre, if you like, of channel in this particular community makes total sense. And I don't know, looking back, probably should have started earlier. Probably should have just deleted the old channel in general, because it was a fucking drain, man. It was like real life merged into the channel, because it was there was no escape, if you like. It was very much a blend of real life and YouTube, and they crossed. And I know I've mentioned it on the live stream we did for charities and stuff. It practically did nearly kill me. I shouldn't really be sat here now had I went through with what I went through with. But yeah, we're still here. This channel's great. My fucking community is insane. I love them to bits. Like, it's just I would never have imagined 3 years ago to have what I have now. So this is kind of extra content I want to start putting out. The whole talking head pieces. So use this as a first video. Comment down below what you want to see. There's probably going to be a lot of music related stuff coming, like the news, if you like. I'm debating doing a weekly kind of vlog or something with like news or stuff, but I want to put my own spin on it. I don't want to copy anyone. I don't want to just throw something on the channel for the sake of it being on there. But yeah, to kind of finish up this video, we've done the why did you become a YouTube reactor. I mean, probably a whole different video on what's it like, the how/what is it like to be a YouTube reactor. That could be an entirely different video in itself. So, you know, it's fun. It is fun, and for anyone who's thinking about starting it, like, I would never say don't. I would say there's a lot of them right now. Different niches have different things though as well. So, you know, you might be sat watching this and you're a massive metal music fan, but you also have a passion for dance music as well. React to dance music. There's a community for it. You just have to have something about you, I suppose. I mean, I am very outgoing. I'm an idiot with my sense of humor. Like, my dad has damaged me. Not in the way you would think, like that. He has just damaged me with his sense of humor from when I was younger, and it's passed it on. And I laugh at things that shouldn't be funny but are. And I say stupid things. I mean, yeah, you've only got to watch some of the videos. A metal breakdown hits Attack Your Nan, for instance. Grand chord is now a genre. We've started that. But yeah, this is just like a kind of a first little introductory video to show that I can just sit down in front of a computer with the mic on and just literally talk shit. If you enjoy it, you enjoy it. But that is basically the reason why and how I became a YouTube reactor. There is a lot more stuff to go into detail with. It could be, because it's fucking dark, man. It could be an emotional one. It could be a Patreon only or something. Just for certain reasons as well. I suppose I want to limit who actually sees that kind of stuff. I mean, I've never wanted to do that, but it's one of them. If you want to watch it, it'll be available somewhere on the lowest tier or something like that. But yeah. So it's just a ramble video. There will be more of this kind of stuff, I'm hoping. If you enjoy it, let me know. But I don't like not uploading. I don't like not having anything to do. And lately, the music, like I say, the scene has just been poor, which may anger someone. There is some good stuff out. I'm not saying that nothing has come out. I'm not saying there's been 0 releases. There has on some of them. I'm just a lazy bastard and haven't recorded them yet. But I also have a life. I'm not saying that there's been 0 releases, but there's not been as many as normal. I think the next big one for me is going to be the Sleep Token album. You can 100% guarantee that album will be on this channel day one. I'll be live the day it comes out on Twitch. We'll record it together. It'll be on YouTube the same day. I'll get that shit edited and up straight away. But I just don't want to not have any content on the channel in downtime, in low output from bands and stuff like that. And yeah, like I say, the stuff that has come out just hasn't really interested me that much. So there we go. There's the first video. Just me rambling shit, like I've done on every other video, just with music in it. Let me know what you think. Comment down below, people. And yeah, we'll do more of these, 100%. Different topics, different subjects, maybe a couple of them a week. The reactions aren't going anywhere either, by the way. They are not going anywhere. I'm not replacing them with this. They will still be a thing. It's still a reaction channel, but I want to do more personalized kind of shit like this. So yeah, let me know. If it's shit, I won't make any more. If you like it, I'll make more. You'll just have to deal with me talking, yeah, about shite for hours. But yeah, take care. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you all on the next video. And yeah, bye for now.